It's the Group 2 Chairman's Quality, a race that has proven to be the key leader for Sydney Cup hopefuls over the last 7 to 8 years. A very open race, 7-1 the field. Benaud, Gin Martini, Stockman, Nerve Not Verve and Melbourne Cup place getter High Emotion, all very popular.
And the fortune teller fought back to beat it. They're going to be spread out over a lot of journey here for the Chairmans. Darren Flindell about to call them with Normandy Bridge to move up to the outside gate. 16 to run. Here's the Chairmans.
So Tyler Schiller about to guide Normandy Bridge into the gates with a field of 16 to run after scratchings. So Normandy Bridge is in, the lights on and we're ready to go. Chairman's Quality. The third here at Randwick, ready to go. Racing now. Jim Martini left the gates pretty cleanly in the centres. The Gala away well. Torrens is right there on the rails. Benaud showing a bit of speed. And Athabascan as well. Nobody's really pushing for the lead. Athabascan won off the fences there, but now's the Gala just given a bit more rain with Jim Martini. Sacramento's rolling forward out deep. And Nerve Not Verve is poking through. Stockman not too far away from them. Stockman's going to settle sixth in advance of Torrens. And now Benaud just dropped back a bit. In the running line, one off the fence as they turn out of the straight. Surefire down on the rails from Pesto and LaBelle's caught 3 wide early. Tappy's Lad goes up the inside of High Emotion, then Raging Bull from Asterix, and Normandy Bridge is the last one. So Zagallo in front and Sacramento, who drew wide out, is gradually rolling forward and gets up outside Zagallo at the 1800 metre mark. Nerve Not Verve travelling strongly in third. Athabascan fourth, the rails 3/4 to Jim Martini. Then came Stockman, who's taken a spot on the outside of Torrens. Further back to Surefire, then the grey Benaud. LaBelle's about the only one who hasn't got a spot in. Caught 3 wide at the moment in advance of Pesto, then Tappy's Lad. Further back to Raging Bull, High Emotion, and the last 2 Asterix on the inside of Normandy Bridge. So they've pretty much all found their spots. 1400 metres to go. And Zagallo is the front runner narrowly from Sacramento, who parks up on the outside. Athabascan leaders back third, inside Nerve Not Verve. 3 back the inside is Torrens, on the inside of Gin Martini, then Surefire from Stockman the other. LaBelle still on a 3 wide path at this point on the outside of Benaud. Then came further back to Tappy's Lad, Pesto. Then came Asterix back on the rails, and the last 2 High Emotion and Normandy Bridge. So they start the run towards the High Street side of the course, and Zagallo is just the leader from Sacramento. Then Athabascan from Nerve Not Verve, getting a little bit closer. Stockman goes to 5th, moving up 3 wide. They're followed by Torrens back on the rails from LaBelle deeper out. Benaud slicing through the pack as they start to bunch up a little bit at this point. Jim Martini's in that clump as well. Further back to Surefire, Pesto out deep as they come up to the home corner now, and Sacramento given full bore, races to a narrow lead from Nerve Not Verve, and Stockman strides up 3 wide. Further back then to Gin Martini. Benaud under immense pressure. Deeper out LaBelle as they straighten up now. Sacramento, Nerve Not Verve. Surefire's running on well on the inside. Then Stockman is flat to the board, sticking on. Jim Martini gets a chance now. Surefire on the far side joins Nerve Not Verve. Jim Martini, she's up for the fight on the outside. Surefire being tackled wide out by Jim Martini and Nerve Not Verve. 3 of them still in it here. Surefire, Dower, kicking hard. Surefire, and Surefire held them all off. Surefire won it. Jim Martini second, a half head away. Between them, Nerve Not Verve. High Emotion late into 4th, followed by Pesto, Stockman, then Benaud.
So Surefire wins. He's often been fancy but failed. It was a masterful ride from Brazilian jockey Joe Moreira. Surefire was 40-1 for the Sydney Cup last week. He's now been trimmed into 8-1, so you're too late. Currently, he's weighted to carry 52.5 kilos in the Cup next week. Today, he carried 56 kilos to victory. I'm not sure of the rules around penalties for the Sydney Cup, but I would hazard a guess he'll get half a kilo or a kilo more. A typically honest run from Nerve Not Verve, the runner-up in the Auckland Cup this year, and High Emotion was rattling home similar to what she did on the first Tuesday of November last year. Check the odds, pick a winner.
A half head away. Between them, Nerve Not Verve. High Emotion late into 4th, followed by Pesto, Stockman, then Benaud.
Let's go, Brandon.
Go, Brandon. I agree. Where's your home?